that cell is equal to C7.
Just a moment. Just a moment. I have to correct this formula. Because it again needs some dollar signs over here. This is nothing but a modeling with whatsoever I am doing. Sir, I am doing it for a sensitivity analysis. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, fine.
12, 14, 16, 18, 14, 16, 18, has to go on.
Yes.
Now it will be done. Fine, sir?
Yeah.
Because that rate has to be freezed. Putting dollar, we can freeze that.
Net profit.
Profit after taxes. No, sir, it has to be done like this because further whatever I am going to.
Otherwise, if you don't do it, then problem.
Only because 50%, that's why it's the same. Otherwise it would be different.
Now we are again adding depreciation as we have to calculate the cash flows.
And capital subsidy.
Yes.
And depreciation and capital subsidy.
Sir, capital subsidy will be there only in the first years and subsidy is 15 lakhs.
15 lakhs. 15 lakhs. Net cash flow. $22 plus $24 plus $25. $5 plus $1 plus.
These are the net cash flows after taxes we have come up with. Now, now let me take what I told Ankur also to just go for 1 over here, and now I am calculating net present value factor. In this way we will also be able to understand how to just go for present value factors along with it. Present value factors will be, here it will be this divided by, sorry, so 1515 is the rate and B.
Right.
Now we will be getting the present values. Present value of cash flows
26 divided by 27.
multiplied.
Sorry, multiplied.
Yeah.
26 multiplied by 27.
present value of cash inflows equal to so it is already coming very high, so project is 300 lakhs. Oh, 10 is fine. Now it will be negative. So negative net present value. So the project is not feasible in this way. Now what the modeling I have done is that if you change the project cost or the cost of capital though I have directly taken up. If you make change over here, for example, if I want to know, means this is nothing but you can say it is a sensitivity analysis which you can do by changing figures over here. For example, this, if the unit generated is this much, then what will be the impact? So it will change accordingly because every modeling has been done on the basis of the thing which I have freezed up. That's why I was keep on थोड़ा सी मेहनत ज़्यादा लगती, but that's why I kept on freezing the things so that just making changes over there, you can see at what number of units or at what discounting rate, at what initial investment the project will be feasible. So this is the end and the conclusion.
Have we taken 60 lakhs residual value?
Residual value will not be taken up today because it is already mentioned in the case.
So we get taken under the assumption that 60 lakhs will be our cash flow. So we can do that.
Yeah, of course. Assumptions are always welcome, Ankush, because we have to be very, very flexible. The initial things which we have taken up are nothing on the basis of assumption. Let us assume something regarding the discounting rate. So what will be the reference question on it? So accordingly we will be taken.
You're not selling product.
Sorry? Yeah.
You're not so
It is not supposed to be sold. That's what I told you at that time, because even if it is meant to be sold, then only you can actually realize the cash out of it.
Actually, that appreciation of the land is not due to project. Because why it's from sales, why it should be credited to project?
Yes. So I conclude over here, and I suppose we have learned a lot out of this session which I have tried to deliver. Thanks. So wanted to say something?
Yeah, one of the basic assumptions that you have made is that $300,000 for your capital cost is going to be incurred
At the initial, at the year end zero only, because that is the total cost which we
because in reality what happens is your cash flow, capital cash cost of the project cash flow, that itself is something.
So in that situation, what will happen? In that situation, as we have taken the cash flows over here, we would have gone for the present value of cash outflows also. Right. So in that case, the present value of cash outflows will be deducted from the present value of cash inflows, and then we will be coming up. But this is just for ease, we have taken it up.
And every year we have some cash outflow, cash inflow, we take net resultant, it will be some inflow.
And sir, beside this, there will be inflows also. That's what I talked about when you were delivering the lecture. That there will be the cash inflows even before delivering the project. That cash inflows will be helpful in going with the working capital. Even I have not considered for ease, I have not considered working capital provision over here. Otherwise, the working capital, for your attention, all of you please, one more point I have skipped up, which I will be telling now, is that the working capital which you will be taking zero at the initial stage will be recovered at the end, because once working capital is in move, then when the project gets over, the material realizes, the other thing realizes, and that all realization is also a cash inflow at the end of the project. So at the end of the project, that cash inflow at the end will be considered along with the present value factor and will also be helpful in taking a decision particularly on this.
So for the purpose of modeling also, we generally use the term only cash flow with positive and negative sign.
Yes.
We don't say inflow outflow.
That's
Just
right.
we use cash flow term.
Yeah, in brackets it is always outflow in positive.
Inflow in positive
Yeah.
and also in negative.
Thank you all for patiently listening and cooperating. Thanks a lot.
So, thank you, sir, for your very enriching session. Now I would request all the participants and our distinguished speakers to have lunch with us.